Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's Maymoney back in the building for another video. Like I do, I keep it casual up in here. It's a little chilly, so I have my blankie. And we're just gonna get right into the business of what's going on today. I wish I had tea, but I have red wine, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep warm on that. But um how I've been feeling. Let's just start there about like even doing this channel and everything. I would say, Annabelle, I would appreciate if you not. Um, how I've been feeling like just on the whole. I really wish I had more um technology and things. Annabelle, you're not helping. Um and things like that. I just don't. So I'm just gonna go with what I got and um, just keep it simple. Secondly, the news is moving so fucking fast, and like the tomfoolery that we are going through is moving so fast that like it's kind of hard for me to keep up with. Keep my mental health and and also like do the other shit that I need to do. So let's just fuck around and just go into a few clips and then I'll just start commentating. I really hope you like, comment, share, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. This is a chill session today. Annabelle, can you please move the fuck out the way? I really would appreciate that. Anywho, so you know what? What I'm gonna do is just put on a clip and then we'll talk about it after. That cool with y'all? Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support, okay? All right, let's start with sharing a screen. Do, 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 do. And we should be able to go now. So this is Don Lemon talking about the
View
freeze.
practical information on this program, or
Let's just
what
go
you
here.
can do at this point if you are interested, if this is going to affect you, if you're concerned about it. That's what you do. Call your member of Congress or call your senator. We gave you a script for it. We gave you the breaking news. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and we appreciate it. This is what we do on independent media with no corporate overlords. Okay? Now, I want to play something for you. Thank you, Kimberly Eisler. And then we're going to get to your comments in a moment. So not to worry. Your comments are coming up. So make sure you hit the thumbs up and then stand by because our member comments are coming up. I just want to play a little bit of this because when I saw this, I said, this cannot be true. This cannot be real. This member of Congress is not saying this about.
No, and I really felt that way. I really felt that way. Like, so once he gets into this, I really want if you're in here, please comment, like, subscribe, but also just comment. Comments are my favorite thing. I really would like to engage with you all. Please leave comments about what you think about this. So I'm just gonna continue and let me know.
Kids and people and Americans, there's no way that this is happening. This is my former colleague and friend, Pamela Brown, on the CNN earlier today speaking to a GOP representative. Now listen and watch closely, everyone.
Would you support getting rid of, school lunch for vulnerable kids and breakfast and Head Start, for example, and getting rid of childhood cancer research? Do you support that? And what do you say to your constituents? I want to follow up on that question, too, because I didn't hear an answer from you.
Sure. So I'm an ER doc, and I know that philanthropy is where you get most of your money for childhood cancer research, for example. And it's not just child. I mean, you look at what the president just proposed, a $500 billion spending bill on AI to produce cancer early detection in the first stage on most body parts. That's his spending bill where he wants to increase cancer research. So it's just about what part of the money it comes out of. When you talk about school lunches, hey, I worked my way through high school. I don't know about you, but I worked since I was, before I was even 13 years old. I was picking berries in the field before we had child labor laws that precluded that. I was a paper boy.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to need everybody to swerve real quick. So, sure, okay, you were a paper boy in high school, whatever. Okay, I work at a fucking elementary school. What about 5-year-olds, 5 to about 10, 12, 10 to 10, 5 to 10-year-olds? So they're just supposed to get a job to eat lunch every day? And you're sitting here fucking smiling like, oh, yeah, I used to pick berries. Oh, bitch. I mean, you know what? Don't mind me.
And when I was in high school, I worked my entire way through. You're telling me that kids who stay at home instead of going to work at Burger King, McDonald's during the summer, should stay at home and get their free lunch instead of going to work. I think we need to have a top-down review.
I think you're painting a
think
lot
about
of these
where
kids
kids
with a
need to
broad
actually
brush.
be.
I would say that's not necessarily a fair assessment of all of the kids. So you would say all the kids in your district who use the free lunch, for example, or breakfast, they're all just sitting at home and not working. Okay, I just want to clarify because that seems like
then what are you saying?
This gives us a chance.
No.
This gives us a chance, though, to see where is the money really being.
No. See, what are you insinuating? And she did a half-assed job at really getting to the point. What are you talking about? So are you saying that little 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds are supposed to go pick berries for their food every day? Because you were such a fucking stand-up citizen and such a hard worker, and got where you were because you were a laborer. Okay, so then why don't you go back to laboring right now? Because we need a lot of produce picked in the fields. So why don't you take your white ass and go out into the fields and start picking berries or whatever the fuck you did back in the day? I'm confused. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. I'm giving the dude the benefit of the doubt here.
Being spent. Who can actually go and actually produce their own income? Who can actually go out there and do something that makes them have value and work skills for the future? I mean, how many people got their start in fast food restaurants when they were kids versus just giving a blanket rule that gives all kids lunches in high school who are capable of going out and actually getting a job and doing something that makes them have value, thinking about their future instead of thinking about how they're going to sponge out the government when they don't need to. We don't give people value. We don't give them the ability to dig themselves out when we penalize them for actually working and actually keep them on welfare. That's what's been the inner city problem for a very long time. We need to have a top-down review so we can get people out of poverty because you know what? America's very good at creating jobs and giving people worth. And we've been very traditionally good at that, but we're losing our way. And that's when we give people incentives.
Yeah, you're making me lose my way real quick because honestly, and for this woman, God bless her, to sit here and be able to just like let this dude ramble on, I would have shut his ass down off top. Look, first of all, look at his little stupid ass face. Look at his face. No. So you're telling me that I'm supposed to have my elementary school age children go and get a job so that they can have a lunch every day? Okay. You know what? I'm still giving you the benefit of the doubt. Are you going to say anything better? I really hope you do.
To stay at home and not work, that doesn't work for America.
But a lot of these kids aren't even of like working age. They're young kids, and as you well know, and also some of the kids at Head Start, they're like 5 and under. But I just want to ask.
Okay, and then you just moved on. No. No. Don't
The
move
old
on now.
bootstraps.
No. Hold up.
Pull yourself up.
Hold up. Swerve. So you just swerved off that conversation. No. Hey, bitch, come back. I got something to talk to you about. So you're telling me that it's okay to have elementary school kids go and pick berries in the field to make sure that they have a fucking lunch every day and a breakfast and a lunch every day so that they can go to school? And you just swerved off that question like it was nothing? I need to spark my blunt back up because honestly, these motherfuckers got me bent. Wow. Okay. You know what? Let's see what Don got to say before I move on to the next topic because that made me angry.
By your bootstraps. When people would say there are many people who don't have bootstraps, and you have to be a certain age to go to work, is they'll go to work at fast food or whatever. That's a whole nother conversation about the national minimum wage.
Boo.
But some of these kids, it may be, especially if you come from a poor family and folks don't understand, and in theory, in the perfect country.
Hold up. Swerve. Let's swerve
in
back.
some sort of utopian society where everything is equal. Then you can say, hey, these kids shouldn't be on lunch, but you don't know the backgrounds. How did these folks get there? And then keep asking your question. Keep reducing and deducing. How much? Why? Why are these people poor?
Sorry, guys. I was trying to figure that out. Ain't nobody give a fuck about these poor ass kids out here. Nobody gives a fuck about these poor kids. I work with poor kids. I'm from poor children. I am still a poor child if you really think about it. I am from straight up out of Oakland, California. I am blessed in my situation, but like as an adult, I ain't got shit. I know I ain't got shit. I will never have my own anything. That's a very fair assessment of my life. So, anywho, I forgot where I was going with that, but let's move on to the next because I have a few other clips I want to talk to you guys about. Okay. So let's get this going. Can you guys still see me? I think it might be fucking up. 7-3-3-1.
Becoming a United States citizen.
She already had a court date. She was good. Everything's good. He just came in and snatched her.
These are pictures from the Department of Homeland Security detaining other undocumented.
So this story is about. I'll just let you guys watch it. I'm just let you guys just watch the shit, and we'll talk about it after. But she got snatched up. This dude, I don't know if he was a Trump voter beforehand or what. I don't know that, so I'm not gonna like put that. Hey! Oh my gosh, she peed over there. Ugh, what a fucking asshole. Anyway, I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, she got snatched up by the fucking ICE. I don't know if he was a Trump supporter or not. But let's just watch the video because it is what it is. Boop.
Documented men and women in Broward County.
It's despicable what they're doing right now. It's very Embarrassing.
President Donald Trump
Embarrassing
arrived at
is a
his
good
Trump
word
National
for
Golf
it.
Resort in Doral Saturday, set to host GOP leaders for a conference. This man hopes this message makes it to him.
I get a chance to talk to you, man. Yo, please, man, let's work something out. So you, man, let me keep my wife here. And you know what I'm saying, man? She deserves to be here, man.
I mean, overall, it's quite a sad story. And then I saw this post on Reddit after. I'll keep the poster anonymous, even though it's a public post. They said, quote, "They took someone's wife in Florida, and now I'm scared my wife might be taken too. My wife and I have been married for 2 years now and have a daughter of 1 year old. I heard in the news today."
By the way, this is I think his name is Mockler, Adam Mockler. I believe that's his name. Really, really good work here. He's a Midas Touch dude. I really wish Midas Touch had more people of color. They don't really. It's all white guys, but you know, that's how it be. But I really do like Adam. He's a young dude, and we need everybody doing work like how he's doing. So let's continue what he's saying. Let me just keep.
They took someone's wife today. They've been married for 11 years, and she was just finalizing her papers and had a court day, as the husband said. "My wife and I just filed paperwork, and I can't remember which one, to be honest, but it's for her to become a resident here in the USA. I'm a U.S. citizen, and she's not. We got our I-130 approved, but I'm scared ICE isn't going to care." Now, there's no reason to be scared. I personally think while it is scary, the Trump admin is rather
Please,
toothless.
Tennessee,
Again,
Maymoney.
they way overpromised. They said they were going to deport 21 million illegal immigrants. Number one, there aren't even that many illegal immigrants in the country. Number two, their numbers haven't even gotten close to that. In fact,
Honestly,
they've basically
no.
been tracking alongside the Biden admin.
You're
Maybe
in
yesterday
the
they beat the
corner.
Biden admin's average deportation by just
Go.
slightly. But even this Trump supporter on Twitter posted some facts. 538 deportations of illegal immigrants are not significantly higher than those of the recent past in the Biden administration. The Immigration Authority reported more than 170,000 arrests for 2023. That's an average of 467 per day. And in 2024, it was much more. They then say the DEI's bottleneck. I won't even read this about the DEI, but then he then says, assuming that the 467.
Hold on one second. So I'm so sorry. Like my cat just peed in the freaking. She just peed. So like I'm trying to do this video and deal with her at the same time. I really highly apologize. So sorry about that. But yeah, this is a whole thing. So this guy, I do believe, was like a Trump diddy dump, and his wife got deported, and now he's all like wrote an apology letter, which dude, way too late on that. You should have really known from the jump. Now your wife is in some fucked up situations here, and you look stupid, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, we're gonna just keep moving right along here. Oh,
Jackson
this is a good
Reffitt
one.
has been flooded with
I'll be
threats
right back, you
online
guys.
since Trump pardoned his
I'm
father
gonna,
and almost
while you watch
1,600
this
others
clip,
for their
I'll
part
be right
in
back.
J6. And let's check out this video.
This is
My
very
dad
important.
came home more proud than ever for doing something that a man who never knew he existed told him to do. And now he knows he exists. Donald Trump gave him that presidential pardon to validate and justify his actions. And the validation now, I'm sure, is swimming through the crowds of the people who participated in January 6th. Like, that is dangerous, you know, to justify actions like that and to completely validate them is going to be deadly. Not only for me, my situation is explosive, and some would call a dramatic, you know, visualization of what's going on in this country, but there are thousands and thousands of people who are just like me, who do not have the same privilege I do of being able to drop everything, move, buy a handgun. All this stuff is very lucky for me to have the opportunity to secure myself. Other people don't have that luxury, and I fear so much for them.
Incredibly well said. And it reminds you that not only victims of these J6 crimes, such as the Capitol police officers, not only are there new victims after they got out of jail being harmed by this, but their family members are being harmed by this. This reads, almost 4 years to the day since his father was taken into custody for his part in the January 6th Capitol riot, Jackson Ruffett watched in complete shock as President Trump signed an executive order that pardoned and commuted sentences for his father and some 1,500 insurrectionists. And listen to this. Ruffett has spent most of the last 4 years in hiding, constantly on the move every few months. He was the person who tipped off the FBI about his father's involvement in the insurrection. Jackson's father, Guy Ruffett, was a member of the Texas 3%er group when he stormed the Capitol wearing body armor and carrying a pistol and zip ties. He was caught on camera urging other rioters to storm the Capitol building and told members of his militia group that he
See, this is that shit right here. And I'm so sorry I got distracted there. But let's just get to what I was saying. This is the shit right here. So we're just letting people just be all willy-nilly up in here. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. But I don't think that that's okay. I don't think that that's a smart way to do anything. So we just letting motherfuckers just... Do I need to say anything? Just act like this? If this is what you want, then you know what? Good on you. Don't ask the tarot reader how long this is going to last, because it's not going to last long. I'll just let you know this right now. Nobody is watching me right now, so I'll just tell you the truth. This is going to go to shit. This country is going to get every single piece of what it deserves, and we're going to have a terrible time going through it. I hope just sitting idly by did something good for you. I hope that not paying attention and being like, oh, well, I can't afford this, so I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I'm voting for a straight up evildoer because I can't pay for what I need to pay for. I hope everybody that only gave a fuck about themselves and voted for a madman and voted for... I tried to tell you. I hope you get every single piece of what you deserve. I hope you have itchy butthole for the rest of your fucking life. I hope that whatever it is that you voted for or that you thought only mattered about you, because you were like, you know what, I'm going to vote for Jill Stein, or I'm in Dearborn, Michigan, and I'm going to vote for Trump because he said what. I hope you really feel the pain of what you did to not only yourself, but to everybody else. And I hope everybody else around you looks at you like the dumbass bitch that you are. I really hope everybody gets what they deserve. And that's coming from a straight up Libra. We deal out karma like it ain't nothing. I hope you get every single piece of what you voted for. I hope you get every single piece. Okay, let's go to the next clip.
Yet alone higher egg prices. As this individual goes, so We're 1 week into the Trump administration. We're already in a trade war. Eggs are $10. Gas prices are higher. Russia and Ukraine are still at war. Chinese AI technology has surpassed us. The American stock market is crashing. Hey, but at least we renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. This other account goes, gas prices have risen every day since Trump got in office. I was told by morons that Biden caused high gas prices for 4 years. Our friend Brian Tyler Cohen goes, U.S. public health officials have been ordered to immediately stop working with the World Health Organization after an order from Donald Trump. This comes as the bird flu is spreading nationwide and egg prices are surging. Now, the MAGA Republican influencers and all of their top people are saying, this is what we want. Charge me more, baby. We want to have higher prices. I kid you not. As Andrew, new YouTube channel, goes, the people who cried about high prices for 4 years, as soon as Trump starts a trade war with Colombia, are saying the following. This is Katie Miller, Stephen Miller's wife. Charge me more for flowers and coffee. Thank you. And suddenly, MAGA acknowledges that Trump's tariffs will raise prices, and they're all okay with it. So all of these MAGA influencers, they're top ones, they're top MAGA influencers, like Gunther Eagleman. He goes, I'd rather have Lake and Riley alive than cheap Colombian coffee. The persistent
Swerve. So you telling me that all this shit talking these motherfuckers was talking about, now it's cool that it's hella expensive to get all the things that you wanted? Bitch, miss me. Man, this is so stupid. See, this is why we got here in the first place, because people weren't paying attention to how dumb this bullshit was. And now we're sitting here, and I wish a motherfucker would right now in my comments be like, anything. Like, fuck you. If you tell me right now, how do I say this without really obliterating somebody's entire existence? I wish you would come up to me right now telling me that you think, first of all, any of this is okay. If you think this is okay, then you're on the side of you get what you get. If you come to me talking about you didn't know, then we have a major problem, because you're a part of the problem too. If you didn't know that this is what the fuck we were dealing with, and you're like, oh, well, my eggs, I can't afford like a few extra dollars for this and this and that. And you thought Conald, sexual assaulter Trump is gonna help you? You are a piece of shit yourself, and you need to go fuck yourself as well. You are a part of the problem. That's why we're here, because you only give a fuck about yourself. Let's move on to the next one before I slap somebody that doesn't even exist. Definitely not watching that one. Let's watch this one.
In budget.
Is the Trump administration recommending that organizations that rely on federal funding make payroll, pay their rent in the meantime?
It is a temporary pause, and the Office of Management and Budget is reviewing the federal funding that has been going out the door. Again, not for individual assistance, but for all of these other programs that I mentioned. I also spoke with the incoming director of OMB this morning, and he told me to tell all of you that the line to his office is open for other federal government agencies across the board. And if they feel that programs are necessary and in line with the president's agenda, then the Office of Management and Budget will review those policies. I think this is a very responsible measure. Again, the past 4 years, we've seen the Biden administration spend money like drunken sailors. It's a big reason we've had an inflation crisis in this country. And it's
so weird, because we actually handled it better than all of our other wealthy country counterparts. And we also brought it down faster than them. And we also, you've heard all the things before. That doesn't make sense.
No, actually,
and also Trump
nobody
spent
has
more.
heard shit.
But
that's why we're here.
But that's her.
Nobody
Can you imagine?
knows
Oh, yeah,
it.
we've stopped funding all of these programs.
Fuck these people.
And as people could be evicted now they don't have the housing support, as people may lose their health coverage, we're talking about life and death stuff, people.
Yeah, we really are right now. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay, because they only care about their little tiny house or their little anything. Nobody gives a fuck about their neighbors anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about learning anything beyond their nose. Nobody gives a fuck. And that's why we're here. Nobody even cares to learn what's going on. So, you know what? Don't come over here asking the freaking tarot reader. I already know what the fuck's about to happen. It ain't looking good. All right, let's put on the last clip. Actually, I think that was it. Let's stop sharing. So, yeah. Obviously, I'm very frustrated. Obviously, I'm irritated. Obviously, this country is going to get every single piece of what it deserves for doing what we did. Hands off on me. And honestly, I hope everybody gets every single thing that they deserve. I hope I get every single thing that I deserve, good or bad. I'm just putting that energy out there. Because for real, we fucked ourselves up. We don't even know it. Welcome to America. Have fun, everybody. We will be just until I move a few things around the room. I have a very good idea about how we are going to be doing these videos, but I'm making some jewelry. I'm doing hella shit at the same time. So, you know what? You're going to get what you're going to fucking get. If you don't like it, then you can just bounce out. Okay? I'm here. I enjoy doing this content. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment. That's my favorite thing because I need to know what you guys want to talk about. And this was just about fuck it. You feel me? So y'all let me know what how you're feeling and how we're going through this time. Anyway, much love. Y'all take very good care of yourselves. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to talk about in the next video. We're keeping it casual until you guys want me to do something better. I'm learning my way. I'm taking journalism class, so we will be doing a whole bunch of projects and doing hella fun shit. I'm doing my best to learn more and more about how to bring better content to you. So in the meantime, y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. All right. Peace.